All right, guys, so I am going to show you how to make a quick, delicious meal. It doesn't take long. This is going to consist of yellow rice and lamb chops. Given the fact that I wanted grilled lamb chops, but it's raining outside in this area, I am going to do my grill on top of my counter. And I'm also going to do some in the pan for those who may not have a grill on the counter or don't want to go outside and grill because it's raining. So here we go. I have my yellow rice already in the pan going. I have some lamb chops here already being marinated in the bag. As far as the marinades, the seasonings, and things like that I use, I will let you know what seasonings I use to marinate my lamb chops. But you can always use whatever flavor you decide, whatever your taste buds like, whatever your palate likes, that is what you use for your flavoring of your food. I like these things, so this is what I'm going to use. Um, I am going to do the ones on the stove first in the pan, just because they're already marinated and ready to go. And then I will season the other ones so that you guys can see how that works out. So we're going to put this on medium heat. These lamb chops here, I'm hoping they don't need any more olive oil. I use olive oil because I don't want vegetable oil as far as my lamb chops. I'm hoping I don't need any more in the pan because it's already in here. So hopefully it works how I want it to work. It's all trial and error. Trial and error. You know, I'm not a chef or anything like that, but when I make food, it is very tasty. So we're going to see exactly how this comes out today. Okay, while that's getting hot, I'm going to come over here and I am going to olive oil. We're going to season these ones for the grill. That's the olive oil on there. Then I'm going to use a little bit of parsley just for color. I don't have a set amount of, seasoning that I use for any food that I make. I just, I go off of eye. I eye it and that's just what it is. If you want to measure some things, you can let me know and I'll let you know exactly how much seasonings I put on the things that I use. I'll measure it next time so that you guys can know. But as far as right now, I do not measure any seasonings. I don't measure anything. So here we go. We got the garlic. Garlic is something that I use on everything. Everything. I don't think there is any food that I have made that does not have garlic in it, whether I'm marinating it or I'm just making it. So, you take it, my hands, yes, they're already washed, sanitized, all of that. Now I'm going to take this, mix this up. Lamb chops don't take long to cook, but they are very delicious once you do cook them properly, seasoned correctly. You can also do a really simple salt and pepper. You don't have to have the amount of seasonings that I have and things like that. Salt and pepper works perfectly fine. I've done it that way as well, and it tastes delicious, especially on the grill. All right, so you just mix that up like so. There we go. Those are the ones for the grill. Wash my hands off. I hate my hands being oily, greasy, sticky, any of those things. Okay. This is my yellow rice. And now I'm going to turn this down and put this on really, really low so that by the time my lamb chops are done, my rice is not cold. Let me turn this down, put that on low there. That's how I see if my pan is hot enough. Oh, forgot to tell you, the seasonings I used. I used a seasoning called Complete Seasoning. This is the best seasoning I have had in all of my life. Complete Seasoning, I think it probably has everything in it that you could possibly need, which would make you really not need any other seasoning at all. But I like very seasoned food. I also use black pepper, regular any black pepper, parsley for color, olive oil, garlic, and then I also use my little mystery ingredient, a little bit of mustard, like so. I'm not going to mix that in yet because I just washed my hands, but here we go, guys. Make this a little bit lower. Now we'll just let these little guys up in here. Okay, there we go. Now we're going to come back over here and we're going to mix in the mustard. You do not have to use anything that you do not like to use. If you don't like mustard, if you don't like, pepper, if you prefer to use vegetable oil versus olive oil, you don't have to use garlic. It's whatever you want to use. Whatever you desire, that is what you put on your food. This is not a set ingredient to say, hey, you have to use this or it's not going to be good. It's not that type of thing. You use whatever you see fit. And turn these down a little bit more. I like the cooking too fast. You take them and flip them. You don't want to over season them. It's very easy to over season any meat, but especially lamb chops because they're really thin and it doesn't take much to, you know, make them have some flavor. I'm going to add a little bit of butter as well. Where's my butter? Just a little bit because I already have the olive oil in there. I'm going to use a little bit of butter so that it doesn't get tough or anything like that. You guys, I just moved in here, so I still have a lot of unpacking to do. If you see boxes sitting in places that it looks like it shouldn't be, I'm not done yet. I'm trying, but you know, with little ones running around and things like that, it makes it really difficult to cook, clean, pack, put things away, unpack, you know, things like that. So, this is why you see these boxes in places. Let's slap that on there. A little piece on that one here. And guys, these are 10 out of 10 done. It's that fast. Now I am going to turn on my grill on low heat. And then I'm going to have my brother taste one of these for you guys. All right, watch out, bro. Let me turn this on. Here is with the little, I'm going to put it on medium. This is what my little, you know, desktop grill looks like. All right, got that together. Bring these over here. Oh, this is pretty bad. Put that butter back on there. I probably should have put the butter on, you know, after the fact. I personally like mine better on the grill because I have never tasted them on the stove top. But we're going to see exactly how they turn out. And I should have probably put a little that one as well. If it doesn't, it's going to have to today. Perfect. Bam. There we go. And I should put the grill on high. Alright, we know that rice is good and just about done. Well, it is done. Al dente. So I can taste my rice. I have no patience, so we're just going to cut this right off of here. go. Wash this thing off real fast. You get a mouthful of this rice. Perfect. That's done. Oh, that was great. Yes, yes. Let's get us another foil pan. I want to probably use 2 foil pans because I want to taste the difference in the grilled ones versus the ones that came off the stove top. So I'm going to put them in separate pans so that we can know how to grill. Look at that. Alright, I'm going to flip them one more time. See a little blood in some places, and I don't like, you know, I'm a little different. There's a box I gotta take out. What's up, baby? I'm doing my little cooking channel. Shh, I'm coming here with that. Alright, hold on. I'm going to make sure that this is done exactly how I want it done. Because I know people say 2 minutes on each side, things like that. I like my stuff like done. I cannot eat something that's half done. I do not want bloody steak. But again, it all boils down to preference. Whatever you like, I like my stuff done. Oh, God, it's fucking awesome. That really is awesome. That is really good. You're gonna love it. Oh, that is good. I'm gonna flip this again. I want to eat the whole thing. But that'll probably be corny when you recording something. And no, I didn't forget that my grill is on. I just, you know, got kind of caught up after I bit into that damn lamb chop here. Okay, here we go. Sizzle, sizzle. Baby, listen to that. That's what I like to hear. Because I'm trying to not have to do 2 trips of having to put more on here after others are done. I want to make everything fit. And these will get done a whole hell of a lot quicker because it's on the grill. It doesn't matter if the grill is on the counter or not. It's going to get done faster than it would on that stove. And oh my God, these are going to be amazing. I'm going to slap this in right here. Oh, shit. I'm going to have to do more. I don't want to. And I don't want to see if I can just slide some over. Nah, either way, it's not gonna work. It's too many. Now, that's the only thing about a countertop grill. Whereas outside, on your big grills, I could have threw all of these motherfuckers on there. But in here, it sucks. I'm gonna have to do more. And I'm gonna flip this again. And flip that. See, I like mine nice and brown. I don't want mine red on the inside. As long as they are fully done and they taste delicious, I'm good to go. No problems here, baby. Slap that one on, because those two in the middle, I know they are like really, really done. But, okay, so this is what it is. And you see, it was really simple. You just add your little seasonings. Like I said, you grab whichever ones you see fit. You don't have to use the ones that I use. I do not use the stuff that I see other people use because I don't like it. And if I don't like the taste of something, I don't care if it is a part of the ingredients. It's not a part of my ingredients. So I will not use it. Now we are going to flip these over because we already know what's up with these. Look at them. It's about them lines, baby. Oh yeah. Look at that. That fast. See, this isn't the same as stovetop shit. Look at that. Now that they're on here, I'm going to turn this down. Ain't no need for that to be on high no more. Because high will get you some black, burnt lamb chops. And then you have to change your video to charred lamb chops. Telling lies, knowing you burnt your damn food. Well, nobody want no burnt ass lamb chops. Look at that. It's them lines for me. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yo, tell me these don't look good. Yo. You ain't gonna come over here and eat anything. Oh, you wanna check it when it's done, huh? That's the person saying they just ready to come and eat up all your food. He don't care about what they look like or nothing. It's eat time. But yes, these babies are done now. I do not have to check because I know that they are fully done. And I would love to throw these on the grill just to get those lines. But then that would be overkill. And I don't want to do that. All right, so now the only ones that we are waiting for now are the ones on this grill. They big. And I am also going to put the butter on these. But like I said earlier in the video, trial and error. I know not to do that while they are still cooking. When they are almost done, then I'm going to throw the butter on top of them. Ain't no sense of putting butter on top of something when you have to flip it. But I do want to turn this up a little bit more because I want them lines. I want them lines, baby. Look at that. Don't that look good?
Looks very good.
Yes, we are almost ready. You want to taste a piece of these?
Why not?
The one that's already done?
Sure.
Where's the one I cut up? This is actually for me. I really shouldn't have gave you a piece of this one, but you can see for yourself. Look at here. We gotta get that good.
Delicious.
Oh my, yes.
Amazing.
And I know it was because I felt the same way. My palate was screaming. There was a party in my mouth.
Juicy flavor,
Yes,
spices
yes,
and seasons
yes.
on point.
All right, so I got that. I'm gonna move this because at this point, this here, I am just gonna keep these warm. And then the ones I take off the grill is gonna go into that one. I gotta get some better tongs. These are too thick. I feel like the ones that I left at my other house, I should have kept those because these are really thick. I mean, I may have them somewhere in one of these boxes around here, but as of right now, I don't know where they are. So this is what I have to work with. Order hot as hell. My. I can imagine what these ones are going to taste like. I don't like fat, so I'm absolutely going to cut that off the minute I get these off of here. The fat has to go, and I know people love the fat on things, but the only fat I will eat is off of oxtail. I can do oxtail fat, but that's it for me. I don't want any fat off of anything else. Look, you can see it's still cooking and bubbling. Even though it's off, it's still bubbling. So therefore we know they still gonna be warm, but we don't want them too overdone, so they're gonna be awesome. Okay, just keep an eye on these for me. I'll be right back. All right, I can smell them. It's time for them things to be flipped. All right, these are. Let me dig my knife in these, make sure anything. All right, let me chop up this butter real fast. Turn this down. Chop, put that butter chop on. Come on. Alright, put that butter there. Stop it, Tiddly. Put that piece on there. That guy going there. A little one for there. Blue. 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 Tiddly, stop it.
Mom,
No, back up. Back up away from the stove.
what?
It smells good? Thank you.
Hello.
Back up
You
away
wanna
from
say-
the stove. He said thank you, Phil. Okay. Here you go. You got that butter going. Alright, so we're going to put these in there. Drop that in there, like so. Put that back on medium. So I can get my little lines that I wanted. This is there. You see that's still blood. You want to flip that over. Get the coating done. The little ones obviously are always going to get done faster. I want to put that bigger one in the middle there. Slap that one there. Look at that lines. Perfect. You want them lines to